if you have a passport, what you can do is carry it with you. And if you go into any store, you can, when you go to pay, you can say, I'm tax exempt. And they will say, of course, what is your company name or what's your incorporation? And you'll open up your passport and say it's, John Doe, which is the name on your passport. And then they'll say, do you have a number? And then you'll look at the back of the passport and you'll see a registration number there. And then that's the number you give them. You are a corporation. Your straw man is the corporation. Okay, male or female, doesn't matter. And your corporate name is the name that's on your passport. Okay. Now, I know it sounds confusing for a lot of people, but we got to play our own game against their system. They've used us as a straw man to collect money off of us as a corporation. So you and we can fight back by using that corporation to have tax exemption and all these other perks along with paying bills and whatever else. Use it. Use your name, your straw man name, and use your that registry number that's on your passport as the numbered of the company or corporation that you hold, and let that straw man pay your bills. Take it with you. Try it out. Push it. Push the narrative. And the government, or wherever this money goes, will have to accept that as a form of payment, because they hold your fundamental and trust foundation money through your passport. They've got it all, and they know they've got it all. And what you're doing is you're telling them that you know that they got it all. Okay, got me? All right. Now, like I said before in my other video, gold is now approached $5,125 Canadian. That's quite substantial. So, you can get, like I said, for all you young folks with strong backs and want to get out into nature and, kind of go camping. And I recommend everybody do this and get out there while there's still some summer. And, like I know September 1st has already passed. That was the Labor Day, but we still have some pretty decent weather happening. And, go out there and do some panning. Down in the Lower Mainland, I mean, it only snowed twice, 2 days last year. The rest of it was just rain. Now, but I mean, this is a perfect summer job for a lot of people. They go out there and they pick fruit and vegetables and all this other stuff. And that's a good job. And I guess it pays okay, but nothing pays like it is like gold is. There's going to be a gold bonanza or another gold fever happening just because gold is what the price is. I have to let everybody know that where I see this going, can expect the gold prices to jump to that, and of course all the other precious metals will jump to that as well. I'm seeing the platinum is starting to definitely bounce over $1,400 now, and of course silver's pushing about $62 now Canadian. What does that mean? It means that there's 4 precious metals that are on the stock exchange, or what they call the metal exchange, and those 4, and of course there is many more metals that are there, but they're not considered in the precious metal category. Okay, but those 4, which is gold, sitting at 5,125, silver sitting at, and this is all Canadian dollars, 5,125 for the gold per ounce. Silver's at $62 per ounce. and platinum is sitting at about $1,420 per ounce, and palladium is sitting around $1,170 per ounce. Okay, so it gives everybody a chance to, if you want to invest in the big metal, which is very expensive for a lot of people. But like I said before, you can go out and take your motorhome out, or go some camping gear, or even a tent, and take your family out for the weekend, and go buy some gold pans, or gold panning is quite easy. It's it doesn't take much to do it. A shovel and a pan, and just learn. Take yourself a crash course and learn through YouTube, or even on TikTok, or whatever you want, and they will show you how it's done, and see what you can come up with. Talk about fun, eh? And making money at that point. I mean, like I said, when I did it, many years ago, gold was only sitting at, $1,200 or $1,300 an ounce. And I remember even times where it dropped below the $1,000 mark per ounce. That was like, it's just like, it was hardly not even worth doing, because you'd have to work so hard to get that ounce. And if you had to put, 2 or 3, 4 days or 5 days in getting it, was it really paying itself off? Now, it was good for a hobby, and that's what people should still treat it as. But, look at it now for the Canadians, because, and I'm going to tell you something, gold is absolutely everywhere. It's not something that's scarce. It's not something that's hidden. All you have to do is dig it up and separate it from the mud. That's all you have to do, and it's quite easy to do that. Gold is heavy, and it will drop to the bottom. So if you do the swishing in the pan, automatically that stuff goes to the bottom, and you eventually will get very, very good at it. Now, I have gold nuggets. I've only got little wee guys. They're just little wee nuggets like that. They're maybe about 8 or 9, 10 of them or whatever. But that's $12,000. Just in, those little nuggets, they're $12,000. So if you buy or find one little nugget or 2 little nuggets, or something like the size of your fingernail, that's a $10,000 gem. So it's getting to the point where they're just as, gold is just as pricey as diamonds are. So I would say take your advantage of this, and go out and, get out into the country, go get grounded on some, beautiful ground with your bare feet, and, touch your trees, touch the trees, and get grounded through that, and just be healthy, and enjoy what God has given us, and maybe go pick up some money. And remember, doing this, and in Canada especially, nobody's going to stop you. There's no saying that it's you're panning for gold. It's recreational. It's just a hobby, recreational fun. And all they can do is, if the ranger come along and say, well, you can't do that, and you'll say, well, show me a law where it says I'm not allowed to go out and gold pan in my own country for a hobby. Show me. And that'll usually put them back on their heels. We all have to fight back. So, I don't want to hear any excuse of anybody sitting around having no money. Gold is all around you. All you have to do is go out there and look for it. Most people in Canada live beside a creek, so go find a gold pan and start making some money, folks. This is what it's all about, right? I'm going to go do it. I'm maybe, like I says, I'm pretty busy right now, and I really don't need it. I don't need the money. I've got, I have my, I'm all set up already, because I, put all this together some years ago, and I seen all this horse shit coming. But, we have some really, really good times coming, and I want everybody to be excited about what is coming, instead of focusing on the shithole that we're in now, okay? Anyways, my time is up, and we will see you on